Dude.
Visit shop.tcm.com for the TCM Originals Conversations with Robert Osborne DVD. This set features interviews with screen legends Ken Novak, Liza Minnelli, Louise Reiner, Eva Marie Saint, and a special interview with Robert sharing his love of classic movies with Alec Baldwin. Plus a special essay on the guest by journalist Roger Fristow. Order your copy of TCM Originals Conversations with Robert Osborne at shop.tcm.com or call 888-9-TCM-SHOP.
Welcome to Turner Classic Movies. I'm Jackie Weaver, and I'm delighted to be your host each Friday night this month for TCM's Friday Night Spotlight. This May, our festival is devoted to Australian filmmaking, and in particular, the new wave film movement of the 1970s and 80s. It's an era near and dear to my heart, because I'm Australian, and I was part of it. If it hadn't been for directors such as Peter Weir, Bruce Beresford, George Miller, Gillian Armstrong, as well as actors such as Mel Gibson, Judy Davis, Brian Brown, Jack Thompson and others, who knows what would have become of Australian film? The New Wave movement saved the nation's film industry and propelled Australia forward onto the international film front. By the end of May, we'll have brought you 23 movies, 12 of which will be TCM premieres. And we begin our first Friday night with some of the big hits that came towards the end of the era. First, it's Breaker Morant, from director Bruce Beresford in 1980, with a great cast featuring Edward Woodward, Jack Thompson, Brian Brown and Chris Haywood. Based on a true story, the film takes place during the Second Boer War in South Africa at the turn of the 20th century. 3 Australian lieutenants, all members of the newly formed Special Forces Group, the Bushveld Carabineers, are court-martialed for the killing of several Boer prisoners and a German preacher. It's an event in Australian history which made the lieutenants folk heroes, many people believing they became scapegoats to cover up the war crimes of their superior officers. The screenplay was adapted from the Kenneth Ross play by director Bruce Beresford, Jonathan Hardy and David Stevens, each of them sharing an Academy Award nomination in the Best Adapted Writing category. From 1980, the movie the Australian Film Institute voted as the best film of 1980, here's Breaker Morant.